Welcome along, ladies and gentlemen, to the first ever Footy-Boots.com Throwback Thursday video, where, on the third Thursday of every month, we'll be taking a look back on a pair of football boots from years past, the impact they've had on the game since, and whether they'd still hold up today. If you have any cleats in particular that you'd like to see featured, be sure to drop us a comment and let us know. For instance, this month saw the release of the all-new PUMA King 2, so we're going to be using this edition to look back on one of their previous efforts, the PUMA Cellerator Shudoh. Now, there's a lot going on in that name, but that's because these football boots were the culmination of two new technologies from PUMA and the spearhead of a very aggressive marketing push back in 2003. PUMA Cellerator technology was a cushioning system similar to Nike Air that crossed most PUMA categories from football to running, whilst Shudoh was supposedly Japanese for the way to become the master of soccer, a slightly tongue-in-cheek message that resulted in ads like this. Wow, what a reminder that they don't make football boots like that anymore, and that Vinnie Jones will do just about anything for money. But aside from the, well, I'm sure there's a word to describe whatever that ad was, but I can't quite think of it at the moment, advertising campaign, the PUMA Cellerator Shudoh brought as many new pieces of tech to the market as it did made-up words to its name. The upper was a synthetic of curious composition. Split into two materials, the forefoot of the boot is Scholler Dynatech, a material usually reserved for workwear and motorcycle gear. The aim was to make a boot that was light and flexible, yet durable, and a pain in the neck to clean, trust us on that one. The heel and side panel were made of Pittard's 80 SD Light Leather. One of Puma's long-standing partnerships, the Pittard's leather helped give the Cellerator Shudoh a more forgiving fit in the heel. Kinda funny how most boots nowadays go for leather in the forefoot and a synthetic in the heel. Additionally, the Cellerator Shudoh brought PUMA power frame technology into the design. These raised sections were designed to enhance power and aid stability by locking the foot in place. Given how that's the MO of the EverFit lacing system on the King 2, we guess it really is true what they say about history repeating itself. The PUMA Cellerator Shudoh also brought in a raft of particularly interesting designs, with the cell cushioning in the heel, PUMA Talon midfoot support system, and a tongue that historians will look back on in hundreds of years and ask, why? More than just a footnote in boot history, if you pardon the pun, the PUMA Cellerator Shudoh will be remembered fondly by some, Arsenal fans in particular, as they graced the feet of one Robert Pires in the Invincibles season. Would they be good enough for the Puma-wearing gunners of today? Honestly, probably not. The upper material is soft, but it's very clunky with a surprising amount of padding, unlike something that Puma made a couple of years later, the V106. The tongue is especially indicative of this problem, with masses of bulk added in, presumably in the name of comfort, but it actually makes the boot feel worse than something like the PUMA King 2's really micro-thin tongue. Additionally, the sole plate only seems to want to bend right under the tip of the toe, despite using the PUMA DuoFlex system, which you'll still find on the Evo Speed today. But that's the only comparison you'll find to modern PUMA speed boots. These weigh in at around 350 grams per shoe, almost double the weight of the current gen Evo Speed. That wraps up this month's Throwback Thursday. For more, be sure to hit that subscribe button and drop us a comment telling us what you want to see next. For more current football boot news, head over to Footy-Boots.com for daily reviews and hot new releases, as well as Twitter, Instagram, Facebook and Google Plus for exclusive content.